Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a really quick video for those of you who are new to the group and those of you who are still waiting for your containers to arrive, your whole 21-day fix package, just so I can let you know what is all of this crazy talk that we all have going on about containers and different colored hearts and purples and greens and blues and teaspoons. What does all that mean? So let me explain it to you. So these are our 21-day fix portion control containers. They come in different colors, and the colors coincide with the type of food that fits into that group. Now, they're a certain size because they tell you exactly how much food you can fit into the container. So no longer are you having to worry about measuring a cup, a quarter cup, 2 tablespoons. Yes, you can break it down to that exact of a science, but that's not the point here. The point here is that you should not have to think so much about how much to eat, but you should just be thinking more about planning your meals ahead of time. So let's take all the thinking out of, how many cups, how many teaspoons and whatnot. Worry more about our fitness and worry more about just getting prepared. How does it work? Here's the green container. It comes with a lid. They all come with their own lid. Now they are all dishwasher safe. Top level please, so you don't melt them. This green is for veggies. So when you are making your meals or figuring out what portions you're going to eat, any vegetable items that you eat will go into the green container. As long as they fit in the container and you can close the lid, then that is a correct portion. If you can't close the lid, take a little bit out, save it for later. Don't throw it away, just save it for later. Purple is for fruits. So strawberries, grapes, apples, things like that. Those fit inside this container, and you'll notice that the green and the purple container are pretty much the same size. Red. Red is for proteins. So you've got your red container. This is where your meats go. Anything that's on the protein list inside your guide will go into the red container. Yellow is for carbohydrates. So anything that's a starchy food, oatmeal, rice, sweet potatoes, so on and so forth, that goes into your yellow container. Now keep in mind this quick comparison, how much smaller the yellow container is than the green container or the purple container, because carbohydrates have to be controlled, especially in a plan like this. You don't want to take too many carbohydrates in so that you spike your blood sugar and you pretty much halt your body's ability to burn calories throughout the day. So please only take 1 portion per meal of carbohydrates. Do not double them up, because that could really throw off your progress. You've got your blue container. This is for a bunch of different things, but it's basically your nuts, your dairy items. They all go into these little containers, much smaller than the rest of them. Certain things don't fit into containers. For instance, if you were to take almonds and put them into the blue container, I think you can fit about 36 almonds into this container. I actually counted it once. A serving of almonds is actually 12. So in the book, it'll say almonds in the blue container list, but in parentheses, it'll tell you exactly what that serving is. So just keep a lookout for that. If it says a parenthesis number next to the name of the food item, that's what the serving is. It doesn't go into the container. Then even smaller than that, you've got your orange container. This is for seeds, nut butters, things like that. Different oils as well fit into this. You'll notice that every page or every colored container has its own coinciding list of foods that tell you what foods will fit into that container or are part of that portion group. Please note that the foods that are closest to the top are the most healthy to you. The ones at the bottoms are also healthy for you, but they're just the least healthy of the group. So try to stay at everything at the top. You're not killing yourself if you eat something from the bottom, but just make it a habit to get stuff from the top. And then you've got your teaspoons. Teaspoons are your oils. So your olive oil, your coconut oil, that sort of thing. And they are literally a teaspoon per serving. Now, this is all new. This is all stuff that you have to get used to. Obviously, these containers are more of a guide for you, a visual guide and a physical guide to help you figure out how does it look when I'm eating correct portions. Now, I don't expect you guys to walk around with these containers everywhere you go, so just pay attention to what you're doing on a daily basis. As you're pouring stuff in, and learning what it looks like to be a correct portion. Because when you go out to a restaurant, you need to be able to look at your food and say, okay, I need to eat half of this because that's too big. So there you have it, portion control containers explained very quickly. When you receive your package in the mail, just do yourself a favor. Look through your 21-day fix guide, read it thoroughly, and make sure that you do the best you can to just follow along. If you don't see a food item inside this list, just stay away from it. Don't try to guess and try to justify why something may fit into a group. Especially in your first 21 days, I want you guys to stick to this plan as prescribed. Now, in your next round, yeah, we can add certain foods that aren't in this list as long as they're healthy options. But in the first 21 days, follow this like it's, your Bible to life, okay? Keep doing a good job, everyone. Hopefully this was helpful for you. And please, if you have any questions, post them below, and I will address them as they come. Bye-bye.